Oh, come on.
Lisa needs a second date update with a guy named Greg, and we're going to try to help her out. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, guys. Oh,
Hi.
it's so nice to talk to you. I've been a fan forever, and I never thought that I'd break down and call you. But here we go. So I was ghosted. I've been ghosted a few times, but this one really got to me because he was such a great guy. And I can't believe that he's single. Like, I literally cannot find anything wrong with him.
Well, you know, guys like us don't stay on the shelf for long.
That's true. That's true.
I met him at a kid's birthday party. Both of our kids were attending. I have a 10-year-old daughter and he has a 9-year-old son, and they have a mutual friend who was having the party. And I didn't really know any of the other parents there. I was looking around and I saw him and he looked a little lost too. So I walked up to him and I started talking, and we ended up hanging out the entire party, the entire 2 hours.
Wow.
Nice.
And yes, it was amazing. And during that time, we got into a debate about pizza, as you do. And I'm telling him that Chicago style is the best. He says New York is the best. And he says to me, well, let's just go to two cities and we can settle this argument. So we made plans to go out.
That's nice.
So yeah, I thought it was really sweet. So we met at the restaurant and we had such a good time. He's funny. He's charming. He's mature. He's not like my ex. We would go out to dinner and he'd wear backwards baseball hats and just play video games all the time. But this guy was the opposite of that. And I was really attracted to him. And I thought he was feeling it too because he was very flirty and he kept touching me, my hand, my arm, my leg. And every time that he did that, I would just feel a little spark, you know?
Tingling.
You know what I mean? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just tingle. And we were there for over 2 hours. And at the end, he walked me to my car and he hugged me goodbye. He said he had a great time and that he'd call me soon. And I was so excited, but it's been 6 days and I haven't heard a word.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Nope. Not at all.
Yeah.
And with all due respect, I would argue you're both wrong. I think New England Greek-style pizza is the best.
Detroit pizza is the best.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
All three do give me the tingles, though.
Yeah. Well, why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll call Greg and try to get a sense of what happened there, if anything, you know, unless there's some other distraction. I mean, you said he's got a son. He just has the one son?
Yeah, just one. We both have one kid.
Well, I guess a 9-year-old can be a handful.
Depends. Yeah.
They can be.
You know, if he's got stuff going on at work or trouble with the ex. I don't know. But when we come back, we'll call Greg, try to arrange a second date, if at all possible. A second date update continues. Jeff and Jen, Cincinnati's Q102. So Lisa met Greg at a kid's birthday party. She's got a 10-year-old daughter, and I think you said he's got a 9-year-old son. And they were friends, I'm assuming. They know each other?
They knew each other. They're not friends though. They have a mutual friend.
They're not super tight.
Gotcha.
Now they could get to be very good friends if you and Greg get together.
That's right.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
They could be step brothers and sisters.
But a seemingly instant connection. And Lisa said one of the great things she loved about Greg is that he's nothing like her ex. Aside from a lot of other charming qualities that were listed before that, I just thought that was cute the way she got that in there. Hard to believe he's single, yet it's been 6 days since they last spoke, so she's a little bummed. We're going to try to reach out and see if there's any chance of arranging a second date, or at the very least, get some closure. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Yeah.
All right, let's rip that Band-Aid off.
Hello?
Greg.
Yes. Who's
Greg,
this?
it's Jeff and Jen. and Fritch and Tim at Q102. How are you, man?
Good. I listen to you guys sometimes.
We'll take that.
Cool. We thank you
All
for
right.
that. We
Sometimes
appreciate
it's
it.
better than never.
That's
We'll take
right.
it.
Well, I listen enough to know that I'm in trouble.
You're not in trouble. We're just checking in.
Well, we don't know yet.
Well, yeah, it depends.
We don't know yet if he's in trouble, Jeff.
We don't call people to make trouble. We just want to check in and see why you haven't called Lisa in 6 days.
All right.
No, listen, she obviously likes you. I don't know if you got that vibe from her,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
which is why we're just following up to see if that's indeed it or if there was something that rubbed you the wrong way about Lisa.
No, nothing she did was wrong. I mean, it is true that I have been busy. She's super nice. I definitely felt like we had a connection, I guess. You know, I'm kind of touchy feely on dates,
Good so far?
and that seemed to be going well.
Oh,
At the end of the date, when we were leaving, I gave her a hug. And she's a smoker. I guess if I was going to, come right to the point.
Mm-mm.
I got you. And you are not a smoker, I take it?
No. Yeah, I mean, it's like a time machine back to the 70s.
Oh,
I understand this. Like immediately, though, I feel like all of us were like, okay, well, this makes sense.
unless you go to Vegas or certain parts of
Yeah.
Kentucky, I guess.
I mean, I think Jeff and Jen and I all three used to smoke.
Yeah.
A lot.
And now, like, if I smell it on someone else, it is unappealing to me.
Yeah. But if I walk through a wafting outdoor small little puff of secondhand smoke, sometimes that smells really good.
See, it doesn't ever smell good to me.
Not even just
Nope.
just a
No.
touch.
Oh,
just a
God,
little
no.
touch.
No.
Especially, I have such a nose for it, too. I'll be like, somebody's smoking nearby. I can smell it
Yeah.
almost instantly.
All right. So, I mean, is that the main issue, Greg? Is that she's a smoker and you're not, and you're just put off by the habit or the smell?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, I don't want to make out with a bowling alley.
Okay.
Now you're getting into trouble.
Hey, now I will say I'm on that new bowling league and it's smoke free. It doesn't smell like 1986.
That's
Oh, well, that's good.
Okay. Well, I'm on board for that then.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean.
Oh, and I don't mind the cigarette smell. Put me in Vegas. You can do whatever you want.
Right.
But for this, I mean, come on. I got to bring that home to my kid. Gross.
Wow. Okay. So, Greg, we have her on the line and we want to give her a chance to respond. Lisa, you still with us?
Hi, Greg. Yeah, I'm here.
It's a tough habit or addiction, I guess is a better term to use. You know, I mean, we've all been through the
Yeah.
quitting process. It ain't easy.
Well, I actually haven't been through the quitting process because I never started. I'm not a smoker, actually. But that day, I spent the afternoon with my aunt, and she is a heavy smoker. And so I put her in her wheelchair, and I took her outside, and we went, and she smoked half a pack while we were spending time together. And it must have gotten all over me. But I do not smoke. It did. But I've never smoked, and I've never noticed it because my parents are smokers too. So I've just always been around it, and now I'm paranoid that I smell.
Well, when you kill half a pack of Vantage with your Aunt Diane, you're going to have maybe a little funk to you.
Well, even sometimes too, like I'll hug my girlfriend that smokes, and I can sometimes smell it on myself after the fact.
it
Like, if
travels.
it does.
And
Like,
if
she'll-
it gets in your hair,
yeah, or if like
Yeah.
she'll spray perfume or something,
yeah.
I'll be like, oh, I smell like cigarettes and perfume.
Now,
Yeah.
Lisa, do you have curly hair by any chance?
I do.
Yeah. See, Kristen has
Yes.
curly hair, and she says that it just it traps everything.
It does.
Yeah.
Like no matter where she
So
is.
true.
Yeah.
I assumed it would have smelled like pizza.
So does that change things now that you know that she's not a smoker?
Well, absolutely. And plus, now I'm the worst person in the world because she was at a nursing home helping her aunt back into a wheelchair. She's a saint.
Oh.
I know that was quite a reaction. I mean,
Yeah.
I get that being a conflict, a legitimate conflict if you're not a smoker.
Yeah, it is funny. I think back and I know that I would try to hide the fact that I smoked. You know, I would sneak outside if my parents were in town.
Mhm.
You know, you'd hide the evidence. You'd flush the butts down the toilet.
Yeah. It
Sneaky
doesn't
lot of
work.
things. And it's like, I wonder if I ever got it by anybody.
Sometimes,
Doubtful.
yeah. Like, don't you feel like they would have said something to you?
I mean, I know somebody that was living with a guy and she smoked and she was so good at hiding it that he didn't know for years. They were together for like 5 years before she broke down in front of him and started crying and said, I need help. I have this bad habit and I want to quit it.
Wow.
But she would go outside to smoke and she would wear gloves so it wouldn't get on her hands.
What about like her breath and stuff? Like, if
I don't
they
know. She would
kiss
come in and brush her teeth right after and
or use mouthwash,
wash her face and use mouthwash. And
because it seems like it just sticks
Yeah, like
with
even
you.
when they brush their teeth and use mouthwash, it's still like it comes up from their lungs. You can, when you're with someone who smokes, you can
taste it.
Yeah.
Do you guys know still a lot of people who smoke?
Not
I
really.
don't.
Oh.
I know like one full-time smoker for sure. And then I know a couple of people that dabble in like little cigars or cigarillos or something like that.
Yeah.
I probably know more people that hit a weed vape than I would like real
Sure.
smokers, you know?
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, listen, does this mean you guys are both on for a second date?
Oh, for me, 100%. I would love to go out again.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Well,
Yeah.
look at this.
Cool. I'd like that.
I like it.
Excellent.
I will allow it.
You must be feeling so much better, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a dumb thing to, say no about, but at the same time, just, when you got a turn off, it's a turn off.
Oh, we get
Yeah.
it.
You
We
can
get it.
breathe easy now.
For sure.
Like, innuendo with the smoking.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Breathe easy.
Nicely done, Fritchie. Okay, guys. Greg, thanks for taking the call, having the conversation with us. And Lisa, appreciate you putting yourself